From that Park Place, Disney Plus moves into Sky TV package as part of multi-year deal. Trevor is being kind with this headline. You know what this means right here? By the way, Trevor Denning, great job on the article. I don't want anyone to think mistake my meaning here. In the UK, Disney will be giving away Disney Plus to Sky TV customers,
right?
So that they can talk about subscriber growth in the area.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. We just did a article on the Starfleet Academy not ranking on Nielsen. We have it up on that Park Place and geeksandgamers.com right now. And I noticed that in that same week for Nielsen, Disney only had one show on that top 10 streaming, and it was a Hulu show.
Which show was it?
I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head, but
over in the UK, that would be considered a Disney Plus show, because over in the UK, Disney Plus and Hulu are the same service. It's just Disney Plus.
Oh, so they just haven't rolled that out here yet.
Right. So that's what they did over there. And if they ever called it anything, they called it Star or something like that, or Star Plus. Or
the Hulu show is Tell Me Lies.
Tell Me Lies. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I haven't heard of that one. Or if I have heard of it, I never looked into it. So it's been fascinating to watch. Disney Plus and Hulu in the United States. Hulu outclasses Disney Plus as far as average revenue per user every single day of the week. Disney Plus, I don't know if this is because they don't advertise as much on kid shows, or if it's the fact that no one is actually watching anything on their platform. I think it's probably the latter, even though it's a mix of the two. This to me is a funny indication. If you look at the UK and the fact that it's double the content just on Disney Plus, and in the United States it's Disney Plus and Hulu, it's almost as if having the Disney name attached to the service in the UK is what causes it to be half as profitable over there, because they make less money over there off of Disney Plus than they do in the United States.
Right.
Even though there's essentially no content there. They've stopped making content for Disney Plus compared to what it was in the past. I'm trying to think of anything like Mandalorian and Grogu. Okay, that is the closest thing to content that they have, and that's going to be in theaters. That's not going to Disney Plus. The thing I'll say about this, Jack Schaefer, who was in charge of WandaVision and Agatha all along, Disney Plus just lost her as well. Yes. And now she is going over to Amazon, Amazon MGM Studios. So she can go waste money over there. They've spent $1 billion on 2 seasons of Rings of Power. They've got deep pockets. They're not really worried about profitability on their streaming service.
At the same time, they're also starting to make moves in the right direction, I think, with some things, because you're starting to see that Spider Noir trailer was excellent.
Oh yeah.
And at the same time, the God of War casting has been spot on. So I'm wondering if maybe the studio is starting to turn it around. I mean, the James Bond stuff I'm hearing is not promising. The Tomb Raider stuff is not promising, but that's, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. So that's it's definitely not going to be promising.
Right. Well, they showed the picture of Sophie Turner, at least dressed like Lara Croft, but then they showed something else that made her look like she was in a side character in Black Widow. So I don't know. I don't know how that's all going to go. Again, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, famously heavily associated with Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which the people who have seen it generally, and the people who haven't seen it have no interest in seeing it at this point. It's been out for years and got beat at the box office by The Sound of Freedom, an Angel Studios production. Good movie, not exactly something you would expect to move tickets in that way. But and then meanwhile, we have Disney failing to make any profit on Disney Plus. This is a let's start out and let's give this away for free so everyone can get familiar with our product kind of situation.
Oh, absolutely. This is more of these Bob Iger magic tricks to try to trick the shareholders into thinking that this is succeeding. when in actuality it's not. There's one thing that Bob Iger is amazing at, besides spending other people's money, it is taking a horrific situation and passing it off like it is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Well, the merging of Disney Plus and Hulu is going to they're going to spin that as if they're taking this little tiny thing Hulu and they're going to they're just Disney Plus is just going to invite them into their house. But what's really going on is they're taking over grandma's pocketbook and they're stealing all of her credit cards, and then they're going to eventually assume the name. See, they have slid the nameplate off of Disney Plus. They've slid the nameplate off of Hulu, and they're just going to slide that Disney Plus nameplate right there in that Hulu spot and say, "Look what we built."
This streaming service has actually been around for like 15 years at this point.
Yeah, Hulu was the closest thing to a competitor to Netflix until Disney fully got there.
Well, I remember Netflix was the place that you went for stuff that had already come out. Hulu was the place that you went for things that were currently on TV. It was almost like an on-demand service.
Yes.
And it was free at first, too.
Yeah. You used to be able to watch The Office on Hulu, and it was a there might have been. Yeah, there was ads. Now that I remember,
that's how it was free. And then they launched Hulu Plus, which was, we'll give you even more stuff, but you have to pay for it.
Right. Which it's a funny thing because it was the early stages of all of this. Jason Kilar, who would later go on to I almost said HBO Max, that he would be in charge of HBO Max. He was the one who ended up doing that. Well, we'll release movies on HBO Max, which was ultimately the worst thing that HBO and Warner Brothers could have done. But he was the one in charge of Hulu in those early days. It was really, really a great service. And now, well, I hope they can hold on to things for long enough for this to be profitable. Hopefully Dana Walden does a good job there. But from our perspective, it's a really transparent move. It reads very much as Disney is giving it away for free because they can't give it away literally for free. If they tried to get these people to sign up, it wouldn't work. But now they're giving it away with Sky TV.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.